Hello, this is Kelly Fitzgerald. Intuitive Medium, kellyfitzgerald.com is my website. Kelly is with an IE. I know there's a million of us. That's why I put the intuitive medium part at the front. This is video 3 of my series on domestic violence and healing from domestic violence, narcissistic abuse, really any kind of trauma that you've gone through in your life. I waited a while to post this one because I wanted the first two to have an opportunity to kind of sink in with people. Once you've gotten safe and you've gotten out of the situation and you are trying to rebuild your life, you really, really need to be patient, be kind to yourself. Don't be afraid to try things that you've never tried before, because you might find new interests that you didn't think you would have. Do not think it's a race. Do not think you have to be more healed than you are. Many people never completely heal from this kind of trauma. They carry it with them for the rest of their lives. You don't have to be one of those. But, I say that so that you know it's going to take you as long as it takes you. In the meantime, while you're healing, you can certainly move forward. I always tell people to journal, even if nobody's going to see it, and really especially if no one will ever see what you've written. This is for you. This is a way for you to begin healing. Make sure that you set appropriate boundaries with people. A lot of times, the people that have been in your life think they're being supportive. They really do, and they want to support you. But when you say things like, oh, I'm going to try this new thing, they may try to talk you out of it. They may not be as supportive as they think they're being. Just be forewarned that you may lose a lot of people as you heal and move forward. It's just what happens. So it's not anything that you're doing wrong. At the same time, though, that people are leaving your life, you need to be choosy, but certainly let new people coming into your life. You may find there's been a complete changeover of old people and new people. And that's pretty normal too. That's really kind of to be expected. I've talked before about how people don't like people that are in their inner circle to change. It sort of challenges them. Some people feel threatened by it. If you're going along and you're healing from a domestic violence situation, and all of a sudden you're finding people that you thought would always be there are kind of distancing themselves, that's normal. Doesn't mean they don't like you anymore. It means most likely they are having trouble within themselves handling what has transpired. I know, leaving my own abusive situation, like a million years ago, people that were around didn't know how to be around me, because it was a situation that a lot of people knew what was happening, but no one knew what to do about it, so nobody did anything. And then when it's all over, they're like, yeah, they feel guilty or they feel uncomfortable. They sort of get hit with the shoulda, woulda, couldas. They realize they should have done something and they didn't. All of those things combine to make people leave your life after you've healed from an abusive relationship, or even after you've just left that situation. I have people who have contacted me, and they're saying, well, I didn't realize it was abuse because this person wasn't being physically abusive. And I've talked about this before. That was the hardest lesson I had to learn after my most recent relationship dissolved, is he was such an overwhelming narcissist. And the whole time we were together, I was like, well, he's just confident. I was making a bazillion excuses for the way he was treating me. And it wasn't physical, but it was still abusive. And if you've got a significant other or even just someone close to you and they don't support you I'm not talking about financial support. That's a different kind of support. I'm talking about I'm going to do something different. And they say, why? Instead of, okay, well, good luck with that. Um, when I wrote my very first book, this individual said, what do you want to do that for? Well, I'm a writer, there could be that reason. But if you have someone in your life that is doing that to you consistently, not just, I don't understand why you want to do that, but consistent denial of support for what you're doing in your life, then you might be being abused in a different way than you realize is abuse. Um, when a counselor first pointed out to me that that was still abuse, I argued with that counselor. I was like, no, 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 no. But it is. And ultimately, you have to face that. You have to realize where you're at, no matter where you're at. You have to realize, okay, right now in this present moment, this is where I am. And be grateful for it. You got out with your life. Many, many, many people do not. So be grateful for where you are, even if it's not where you want to be. It is never too late. You are never too old. You can still do this. Be patient with yourself. Have faith in yourself. Rediscover yourself. You have to get to a point where you kind of fall in love with yourself. No, that's not self-centered. That's not narcissism. That is simply, I've been through a lot of crap, and I love myself for surviving that. And if the only thing you can do today is say, I'm not being abused anymore, that's a victory. Congratulate yourself. It takes a great deal of strength to turn your entire life inside out and upside down, which is what you have done if you have left an abusive situation. So congratulations. You need to be very, very proud of yourself. Just for that, if that is all you can manage to do today, that is terrific. So please, please, please be kind to yourself. Cut yourself some slack. It's not going to be easy. You've undertaken a very, very big step. If you need help, there are many organizations available to you. If you want to look at it from a spiritual perspective, I do teach this stuff. So whatever you decide, know that it is the right direction for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with other videos on other topics. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.